Hey Chalk Nation, it's your girl Chalk and I am back with another hair tutorial, and in this video I'm going to show you how I did these beautiful Senegalese twists on my niece. So if you want to learn how I did them and see how I did them, keep on watching. Let's get into it. So first off, I'm going to start at the nape of her neck. No, I did not pre-part. I'm just parting my parts as I go. So I basically just sectioned that first row off, and then I applied some of that So Real edge control to where I parted it at, just so I can clean up my part and make it nice and straight. She wanted her baby hairs left out in the back, so I'm just sectioning off her baby hairs and then making sure I'm combing that product through her hair. And then we're going to start making our parts for our first row. And she wants blonde in the back and brown in the front, so that's what we are doing. So first I'll start off by braiding her natural hair, not all the way down the length of her natural hair, just about a quarter of her length. And then I attach the braid hair as if I am starting a braid. Then I just cross it over about 2 times. On that third time, I start twisting the hair. I like to start my twist off as a braid because I feel like it's a more secure way to hold the twist so that they last long. And there is a method to twisting. So as you can see, I like scrunch the hair and then I twist, scrunch and twist, scrunch and twist. Because if you just twist it regular, your twists are not going to be tight. They're going to come loose. And I'm also adding product as I'm twisting down, but I am scrunch and twist, scrunch, twist. I guarantee you, if you scrunch the hair a little bit with your fingertips before you cross it over to twist it, your twist will come out beautiful and tight, and they will not unravel, and they will last long. So I twist all the way down to the end of the hair, and I scrunch and twist all the way until I get to the end of the hair. That's one of the most important parts. Continue scrunching and twisting until you get all the way to the end so that your twist can stay nice and tight. And that's how it looks. And now we're going to move on to the second twist. And like I said, I'm just going to braid her hair, her natural hair, a little bit. And then we're going to grab our piece of braid hair. I wrap it around that natural hair, cross the braid hair over, grab one piece of the braid hair from the left and cross it to the right, and then grab a piece of the braid hair from the right and cross it to the left. And then when you get to that third time, you're going to split that braid hair, add a piece in with the natural hair, cross it again, add that piece together with the braid hair again, and start twisting. So pay close attention and you'll see how I scrunch with my fingertips and twist. And when I say scrunch, I'm literally just using my fingertips to tighten the hair before I cross it over to twist. This is one of my most requested styles that I get from my clients. Even by my family and friends, everybody just loves the way that I do these twists. I feel like I've mastered these twists so good from doing them on myself so many times that they just come out so bomb. And they last long, and they're a really good protective style. And if you take care of them properly, they can last long. Like tying them down at night, making sure you're oiling your scalp and keeping your edges controlled. That will definitely help them to last longer. So this is how the twists are looking so far. And now I'm going to attach the last twist on that first row. And that's my daughter in the background. Y'all know she got to make an appearance in a video somewhere. Every here and there, she makes a cameo in one of my videos. She's like my shadow, so she's not too far from where I am all the time. So I have attached the hair on and I braided it down a little bit, and now I'm just gonna twist all the way down. So right here I am on the end of that twist, and I just wanted to show you guys how I scrunch and twist all the way down to the end. You especially want to do this scrunch and twist method on the ends of the hair so that the twists do not unravel and come loose. And I always add product towards the ends so that I can make sure everything is nice and slick and really tight to ensure that that twist is going to stay twisted and not unravel. And this is how it looks when it's done. Nice and sleek. So at this point, I was pretty much at the top of her head, about to start the top. And as you can see, I've already pre-parted and pre-braided that row of her natural hair, so that all I have to do is start attaching the braid hair on. And it's looking real beautiful so far. So let's go ahead and start this row at the top. And once you get to the top, it just goes really fast because you don't have to part all the way across the head. So the top is always the quickest part to do. And this style is a pretty quick style. It doesn't take like hours and hours and hours. You can do this style within about 3 to 4 hours. I'm a pretty fast braider and twister, so people always come back to me because I'm done with their hair within 3 to 4 hours, because they don't want to be sitting in a chair all day and I don't want to be standing up doing hair all day. So it's a win-win for both of us. So my niece is going to the 12th grade this year. She is a senior in high school, and this is the style that she chose for me to do for her. This is her first time with this style. So, I had to hook it up for Niecy Poo. So now I just made another section to start the next row, and I'm just applying some of that So Real edge control so that I can clean up my part and make sure my part is nice and straight for this next row. And I'm also gonna braid her natural hair on this row so that all I have to do is attach the braids. So I do pre-part and pre-braid row by row instead of pre-parting the whole head and then attaching the hair onto all the pre-parted sections. I just pre-part row by row. It's easier for me. So I am going to finish this last section of her head, and then I'm going to boil some water on the stove and pour it into a pitcher so we can dip it. I'll call y'all right back. Okay, I'm back, and so this is the picture. I'm doing it old school style. This is how my mom used to dip my hair, or even back in the day we used to dip hair straight into the pot. So I don't have one of those things that people are using to dip people's hair, so I just heated up some water on the stove, poured it into a tall pitcher, and I put all of her twists in. I got a big enough pitcher so that all her twists will fit in it at once, and I am just making sure I'm going up the whole length of all her twists with the pitcher of water, and I got my towel so that I can start drying her twist. So basically, after I dip the twist, I just wrap them up in a nice thick towel, and I'm just squeezing the excess water from all her twists. And I'm doing this up the whole length of the twist all the way down to the ends of the twist. And the last thing I'm going to do is apply some mousse. This one is by Edge Booster. The mousse just basically secures everything together, and I just sprayed it all over her twist, and I'm going to rub it in until the mousse dissolves into her twist and is no longer white. And then the last thing we're going to do is slay her edges. She requested a lot of baby hair left out because she likes a more curly baby hair look than the laid look. So I'm just doing a little swirl and then curling her baby hairs on the ends. And that is so cute. I love the curly baby hair look. A lot of people like more of a swirl, but she wanted her baby hairs swirled a little bit, but also curly on the edges. And we are done, and this is the finished look of her twists. They came out so beautiful. The blonde in the back and the brown in the front just goes so well together, and she is going into her senior year looking so cute. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. As always, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you know when the next video is dropping. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.